Welcome back. You hear that music, you know what time it is. It's Tech Talk time with Nile Nickel. He always brings the coolest things. We learn so much about technology from this guy. He's our resident tech genius. We call him Nile Nickel. Nile like the river, nickel like the coin. Right?
You've got that down.
Yeah, I got it. I almost said nickel like the quarter, but that didn't make any sense whatsoever.
Not unless there's 5 of me.
Not that we both wore white today. That just confused the cameras. We just thought we'd wash out the iris on there. And this is, you guys, I got to tell you something. We were talking the other day, and we said we'd bring this topic back because we ran out of time.
Right.
It was about a Bluetooth. We started talking about Bluetooth because Bluetooth everything. I was in China. I was at the Hong Kong Electronics Fair, and everything had Bluetooth. Seriously, honest to goodness, I was watching a guy sell a blender. He was selling the newest blender, and I go, yeah, boring, another blender. And then he says, oh, and it's also a Bluetooth speaker. I said, I'm sorry, what? He goes, well, when it's sitting on your counter and it's not blending, like blenders don't blend only but, a very fraction of 1% of one time. Normally just sits on your counter. It might as well have another function. It should be a Bluetooth speaker. Then he turned the speaker on. I go, wow, that's a pretty good sounding blender. Everything had Bluetooth in it. They had lamps. I mean, seriously, lamps had Bluetooth speakers in them. So Bluetooth was everywhere. And Nile and that's where I think, John, and you were talking about Bluetooth. Right. And you had a way to make anything that's not Bluetooth, Bluetooth. And I got to say something. I have an old school car. I love my car. It's a 2001. I've got a Mercedes CLK. Everybody goes, well, it's so old. They go, dude, it's paid for. It's paid for, and I love it. And I'm in Florida. It doesn't rust. Did I mention it's paid for? That's the best thing, because I don't want to, so I drive a really old school Mercedes, convertible, but it has, you were almost joking with me, not a cassette, but it has a CD player in it. So I still have the CD rack. It's up the back. I don't know why they put in the back of the trunk and they got 6 CDs or something. Every time I never have used a CD player for years, but I was rented a car, and I experienced for the first time in my life Bluetooth.
You're coming into this century.
I am. I mean, I could answer my phone. I could play music from my phone onto my favorite tunes I could play in the car, and they somehow mysteriously connected. I didn't understand how it did it, but I paired everything up, and I said, I want this car. And I wanted the car not because it was a better car. I wanted the car because it had these Bluetooth features. So when I heard Nile Nickel had a device to make anything Bluetooth, he had my attention. So now, what are we talking about with this? Make anything Bluetooth that's not Bluetooth.
Well, yeah, you set it up perfectly because everything is Bluetooth. I mean, it literally is in everything.
You got a Bluetooth blender?
I don't have a Bluetooth blender
fish
yet.
tank? Bluetooth
well,
whatever.
let's not go there. Have you heard about the Bluetooth toothbrush?
Shut the front door. What do you mean a Bluetooth? What, it vibrates in my mouth, bass tunes, or what? How does that work?
What it does is it pairs with your phone to evaluate your brushing to tell you if you're brushing correctly, if you're getting all the spaces, the right pressure, the right time, and it keeps that app to track to allow you to improve your brushing habits. So Bluetooth is truly everywhere.
That's what I needed. Everybody tells me what to do. Now I need my toothbrush telling me what to do too. Hey, we got Sal. Good morning from New Jersey. John Carsonson says good morning. Budin just wrote us. Does your car have a cassette player? No cassette player. Look, I have an 8-track. I had one of those in my Volkswagen Beetle. Not very Bluetooth. And anyway, so what do you got here?
I had an 8-track too. So obviously this is where we get all of our entertainment now.
Right?
We stream it.
Yep.
It's stored on the phone.
One too, look.
Whatever. Yeah.
I got one of these.
Well, that's because you now have the Apple Watch too. So.
Yeah, I do.
But
I do Apple Watch. Yes.
Small device, and we're
Yep.
we're going to do an opening just so you see.
Okay, we need drum roll.
What comes
Zach,
with
the
it?
drum roll.
Do we have drum roll music?
Yeah, Zach. No, Zach's no longer drumming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had drum roll music yesterday. We thought it was static.
Are you ready for the size? This
Whoa!
is the size of the device.
So hold it for this camera over here. So
this is the size of the device.
So it looks like a little. If you're listening in the car, it looks like a little triangle. It looks like kind of a 50-cent piece, like the size of a big 50-cent piece. Like maybe if you don't know what a 50-cent piece is, because all the young people are going, "What's a 50-cent piece? What are you nuts?" It looks like a thing that's maybe double the size of a quarter.
Yeah, pregnant quarter.
A pregnant quarter. That's right, a pregnant quarter. So it's called the iClever. He's holding it in his hand. It looks like a pregnant quarter. So what does this pregnant quarter type device do?
Well, what it does is it is a transmitter and receiver. So that means that it either can transmit from one device, like to headphones. If you've got headphones and you want to make them wireless headphones.
Whoa. Regular headphones
Regular
become wire
headphones. Yep.
So what do you do with the regular headphones? You stick it inside it?
You plug it into, in fact, I'll use an adapter here.
Okay.
You plug it
All
into
right.
the adapter.
Okay.
There's the headphones. You put that in your pocket, whatever.
So the wire goes into your pocket, not under the phone.
Yep. And so now you're separated, and lo and behold,
man,
you've turned old headphones into Bluetooth
I got
headphones.
to tell you, I like to run, and I like to listen to music, and I didn't have a pair of wireless headphones. I had a regular
Probably didn't want to buy them.
And as I was bouncing around and walking around, my phone's bouncing around because it's stuck to the headphone gear, and all the wires get caught up, and the weight of the wire pulls the headphone out of my ear. I hated that, and I bought. So I could have taken this device and made any headphones wireless.
Wireless. Now, same thing for transmitter mode. If you want to listen remotely to your smart TV,
Okay.
and you don't have that Bluetooth adapter,
Okay.
you plug this into the smart TV, use your wireless headphones,
Or even a dumb TV.
or even dumb TV, as long as you have the audio jack.
So if you have an audio jack on a dumb TV, you slap it in there, and now your dumb TV's Bluetooth to your
enabled.
wireless headphones.
Yep. And
Get
so
out of town.
now you could listen to that
I love
TV without disturbing the wife, the family, the dog, whatever it may be.
Look, we got comments. Mike Corbett just wrote, "Love the show. I need that toothbrush." That's awesome. So okay. So go back to my car, because that's what got me interested in this whole thing. Because I have an old school 20-year-old car almost, and I love my old car because it's paid for.
I'm just like you. I've got a 2001 truck that
paid for.
It's paid
that
for. I don't want anything else.
Actually, in my driveway, I have a 1999 Silverado 3500 paid for.
There
That's
you
my
go.
work truck. That's my farm truck. But those things don't have any Bluetooth devices on it. So I got so sold. I rented a car. It was so cool. I had the Bluetooth. So how do I make my old radio in my old car Bluetooth?
So here's what I do.
All right, what do you do?
Because this is where I use this all the time.
Okay.
This adapter comes
Okay.
with the device.
Okay.
You don't have to go buy anything new.
All right. I'm gonna
So
slap it in
just
there.
as I plug the adapter in
Okay.
and plug
Just
it
plugged
into the audio
pregnant
jack.
quarter. Okay.
And so it doesn't bounce
All the way
around the
down
car
there.
or anything.
There you go. Okay.
Doesn't bounce around the car or anything like that.
So in the
So
audio
we'll
out. So I
show
have
it
a
like
little
this.
place. I have the little place where the headphone jack goes into my car stereo.
Mhm.
So I just slap this into that car stereo hole there, the headphone jack hole right there.
Yep,
Right.
that's all you have to
So
do.
that's it. Now
That's
what
it.
happens? Now what happens?
Now, I cheat a little bit. I plug the power charger into my my cigarette lighter adapter.
You know the kids don't call it a cigarette lighter anymore.
Yeah, I know. Nobody knows what that is. But so I never have to worry about powering it, recharging it, or anything.
All
It's
right.
ready to go all the time.
Okay.
And now it's in receiver mode. It automatically connects.
Oh, so my phone. So all the tunes on my phone, I can actually run it through there.
Yeah. If
You
you've
gotta
got
be
any,
kidding.
nope. If you've
So I
got
get the whole 2018 Mercedes experience Bluetooth wise on my 20-year-old Mercedes.
without payments for
I love it.
$29.99.
Got my attention, baby.
So
That's actually very cool. So one more thing I wanted to ask you. So one thing I do like about the new cars, and I can't do it on the old cars, is that whole wireless talking on my phone. Like when I'm in a new car, when I rent it, it pairs up with my phone, and I can talk to space, and somehow it picks up my voice, and all the people talking to me, their voice comes through the speakers, which I think is the coolest thing.
are you ready for this?
Yeah.
This has a microphone built into it.
Shut.
You
the
plug
front
this
door.
in, pair it with your phone, and lo and behold, you've just turned your phone or your car
Nuts.
into a wireless, hands-free phone adapter. there.
Oh my goodness. So now I can experience that. Hey, if you're watching the stream, if you like this item, I want to see your thumbs up. Does people love it? I want to see hearts and thumbs up. I want to see your reaction on there. Say hello if you're on the stream. Tell us where you're from. Say hello to Nile Nickel, our resident genius tech talk guy. And he just came with what I like about Nile, he shows up with stuff. Last time he showed up with this sous vide thing where apparently we were cooking. He's always got sort of props with him. And he brought this thing called, what is it called actually?
It is called the iClever.
I got to put this on our.
iClever.
We need something like this on our website.
You want the full thing? It's iClever F56 transmitter receiver. But I make it easy for people. If you go to Top Technology Tips right here on Facebook, if you're not on Facebook, you're listening on the radio. Top Technology Tips on Facebook. I've got a link there to make it real easy to find.
Top Technology Tips on Facebook, and you can get it there.
You could get it right there.
iClever. How much is it?
$29.99.
$30.
So
Seriously.
for $30, you don't have to go
I
buy
think-
a new car,
I think
get
you can
car
get more for it.
payments, and
I think you're pricing it all wrong. I think this should be like $129.
Well, I think that's a great idea
So
too.
we split it. What do we do? Add it more? Split it down the middle?
Yeah, maybe I should just set up an iTunes store and sell it for more. But I just told people where they could get it for $30. So hey.
You shouldn't let the cats out of the the bag. That's what a great device. Isn't that a great device? Make anything that's not Bluetooth. So what other applications? Give me some other cool applications. I like the toothbrush application.
Well,
That's cool.
the thing that I also like is I have a pretty good Bose radio on my headboard.
Your headboard.
Yeah, that's if
in your bed.
Yeah, you put on the right type of
I've
music.
got
You
things
put
on
on
my
the
headboard, but
candles.
there's no Bose speakers on it. You know what I mean?
But it's the Bose Wave radio, actually.
Really? That's actually a pretty cool radio.
It is, and so it didn't have Bluetooth.
Yeah, I wondered about that.
So I could, because I've got an older one. The newer ones have Bluetooth.
So you made a Bluetooth.
So all I've got to do is plug this in.
Oh, let me. So you slap this in the headphone jack.
Yep.
Right, and then you have Wi-Fi speakers or wireless speakers. Which are so maybe Wi-Fi.
No.
Hi-Fi.
I play to the Bose.
You play the Bose?
Yeah, so I've got a great stereo capability.
Man.
Now, by the same token, I could plug this in with the right adapter to my home stereo system if I've got one of the old big stereo systems.
Yeah.
And I just enabled Bluetooth from my phone to my big home stereo system.
Love it. You bring us the coolest things. Clever. Convert anything that's not Bluetooth into Bluetooth for $29.
Yeah, you probably need 5 of them.
It's not even on our website. So new. This is not just a cool gadget. It's such a cool new gadget. It doesn't have to be our website. Yeah, you got to go to his website.
Top Technology Tips right here on Facebook.
Top Technology Tips on Facebook. And go look up Nile Nickel. He's a genius there. How do we reach you? Top Technology Tips.
TopTechnologyTips.com or on Facebook.
So go ask him questions because he knows all the answers on Top Technology. Hey, stay tuned. There's plenty more Deal of the Day coming up.